I should have answered the same question that I was asked in English, just to say that what has occurred yesterday is similar to what has occurred previously, which is these are the actions of a small group of outgoing councillors. This was not an action sanctioned by our federal council. It is not an action that came before our federal council, and so I am asking people to just have patience as we transition, and we are in a big transition. Most of our councillors will have their terms expiring next month. I'm very excited to work with our next group of councillors, and I am not going to be distracted any further from really the work that has to be done. That is really what we're here to do. Every single person who is running as a candidate, every single person who is working as a volunteer and has worked since the last election to prepare us for the upcoming election, every single person who is a member of our party deserves to have certainty. They deserve to know that my attention is focused where it belongs. Today on Toronto Centre, on the needs of this extraordinary community who deserves real representation, and more generally on the issues that people associate our party with. This is a moment that the climate is taking front and center stage. We see all over this country the forest fires, the choking smoke, the sea life baking in the water from the heat. These are the things that we need to be talking about. This community, someone will probably, unfortunately, die today from a toxic poisoning. Someone is almost certainly sitting in their living room thinking about their eviction because their payments through the CRB have been cut. These are the issues that people are talking to me about at the door. I am going to be focused on that, and I think that that's what our members expect. So again, I am not going to, I am trying always to model the behavior that I think we need more of in politics. I'm not going to discuss things that are internal party matters. I'm not going to discuss things that are not supposed to be in the public domain. But what I did say on Monday, and I'll say again, and it's going to be a recurring theme for me, is that I believe that one of my primary jobs is to provide our volunteers, our members, and our candidates with the certainty that they need in order to be able to have the strongest election campaign possible whenever that comes. That is my job as a leader, and everything that I am doing at this moment is an attempt to try to provide that. Our party is one whose voice is needed. The voice of more Green MPs is needed, because when we have that, we have more people that are in Parliament that are thinking about the people who elected them. We have more people who are thinking about the climate and how Canada can do its fair share to bend the curve on our warming planet. We have more people that are thinking about progressive social policies like universal pharmacare, like decriminalization, like banning conversion therapy, like banning the homophobic blood ban. Like ensuring that every single person can have access to a post-secondary education. And so everything that I do is to make sure that we have as many Greens elected in the next election as possible so they can continue to do that good work. What I said before, which is look to the future. This is something that is extremely time limited, and we have a very bright future ahead of us beginning next month. We have a new set of councillors. Every day we are approving more candidates for the next election. We have been doing a lot of excellent work within the party. We have our most talented and qualified shadow cabinet ever, and our most diverse shadow cabinet ever. We are absolutely on track to run our most diverse slate of candidates ever. Over 70% of our approved applicants to run in our nomination contest have come from equity-seeking groups, which is an extraordinary accomplishment for us. And so I tell people that if they're looking for a party that is focused on the issues that matter to them, that is focused on progressive policies, that is focused on the climate, that is offering the best policies in those areas, and is also willing to work with all of the other parties in order to get that work done and those laws passed and those policies put in place, then they should look to us. I want to stress again that this is not, and I say this because there are many excellent people on our council. This was not a decision of our council. This was a decision of a small group that did not seek the approval of council for their decision. And I also want to say that I hope that the media will be very careful in its choice of words going forward. As I said, I had 3 weeks without any press conferences, any interviews regarding any of this. I have been speaking about the issues since I've been taking questions again. I am not feuding with anyone. I am not seeking to. There is no infighting going on. This is really a one-sided attack that is focusing attention where it shouldn't be. I am seeking what I've always sought, which is unity, and to make sure that our party can do its good work on behalf of people in Canada.